Hey there, Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Moon, Scorpio Rising. It's Maggie from Moon Directed. Welcome to my channel. So I was trying to get into the energy this week, and I actually got into some of them, and it was just such tough energy to get into. I think it has lots to do with the planets, so I drew cards. You have two great cards. I'm so excited for your reading. Look what you have. You have the Strength card, and you have the Door to Romance. But I have to say, I want you to really look at that door to romance. That heart is locked up in a cage, and you need the key to open it. And you hold the key to opening your heart. You do. And so I think it's going to take strength and courage on your part. But this tells me you have the tools available to you to do this. And so that's exciting news. So let's see what else Spirit wants to talk about. I do want to remind you to check out your sun, your moon, and your rising. The messages that you may need this week could be in one of those readings. But I think this is a great reading for anybody. At least the first part about this whole, if we don't love ourselves, if we don't have the strength and the courage to let people in, to let people unlock the cage, that we block our own success. Holy cow, you have a book. Ooh, but look at this. The Strength card showed up. The Strength card showed up again. And the Wheel of Fortune, it's rolling in your favor. Of course it is. Of course it is. You guys have been working so hard, and you're coming up on some kind of a choice. Here we go. This is the Lover's card. So this is about choosing love. Choosing, taking the risk, opening your heart, allowing that energy to come and flow into your life. These other cards, I'm probably not going to put up. I'm going to roll through them really quickly. We have this Three of Swords energy, which is probably in the past and why you have your heart blocked like that. And we have the anxious energy, the disappointing energy of fighting and arguing and trying to, it just looks like arguments and heartbreak. And so that might be why you have locked your heart away. And then we have the Justice card. Well, it's not justice, but it looks like justice. It's the King of Swords. And so there may have been a divorce, or there's one on the horizon. So I guess the message could be, if you are going through this now, with strength, the Wheel of Fortune will turn in your favor. Don't lock your heart away. Keep your door to romance open. If this is what your life is right now, if you are going through this, if this isn't in the past, if this isn't energy of the past, but this is energy of the present, where you are being challenged to overcome some really seriously negative energies, I just want you to remember that on top of all that, you have this beautiful Ace of Pentacles. And this is about laying the foundation for something to grow that has a stronger foundation. And so we have this eclipse. So we're walking into the week with that moon in Capricorn. And on Tuesday, we have the eclipse in Capricorn. And this is all happening in your third house of communication. And so if things have been being held back, if there have been secrets, there's a really good chance they're going to come out. This energy is going to highlight and illuminate and problems with communication. We've got Mercury in retrograde. We've got this eclipse energy of releasing that which is not working to allow things to move forward. And it's all happening in your communication house. And so there's a really good shot that words are going to be said, things are going to happen, truths are going to come out. That's going to be this making a choice so that the wheel can start turning, and you're going to be required to stand in your strength and your power. But don't lock your heart away. Don't lock your heart away. You guys have been working so hard. I feel like this is your opportunity to make a choice where you choose you, where you choose love, where you choose to open your door to romance. Don't lock it away. Don't keep the secrets. Allow the opportunity for love and romance to come in. So let's get a little more guidance on this. I am going to do an eclipse reading. I would highly recommend you viewing that. They don't get viewed as much when I do the moon readings, but there's some really great information in there. And the energy of this eclipse is going to go out 6 to 18 months. So this full moon is not just your ordinary full moon. It's got some legs on it. All right. Wow. So this tiger looks a lot like that strength card to me. And it says, accept your magnificence, Archangel Raphael. This is about healing your heart chakra. This is about leaving the door to romance open. It really is. This is about healing that energy, healing you, and allowing that to happen. Okay. I know we can make this work. I know we can. So that's a lot of strength and magnificence, right? The lion of the strength card, the strength card showing up, which is usually depicted very similar to this one, but in this case, this is overcoming major obstacles and finding the joy in life. You also have this rhinoceros, be strong and courageous. So again, with the courage, you are moving from one part of your life into the next. It is a transition time. We have this change that's going to come like a lightning bolt out of the sky with this this powerful eclipse happening to you. So step into your power, step into your magnificence, have the courage, and you have the ego of the king, which is seize the opportunities courageously. I don't know what to tell you except that courage is the watchword of the week for you. Oh my gosh, my nose is itching so badly. So courage, courage, courage. Courage, that takes courage. Courage. Making the hard choice, allowing the wheel of fortune to turn, the cycle to rotate so you can end a cycle and start a new one. So that takes courage. So I guess I just want to say courage. Have courage. Because I believe that you are being so supported. When I see an eagle, to me, that talks about divine guidance, divine spirit. And so spirit's got your back. You are transitioning. Whew, what an exciting year you're having. Okay, and then the moon is going to move into your 4th house of home, nurturing, self-care. The nurturing maybe that you didn't get as a child that you have to give to yourself now. This is about a chance to really self-reflect, but don't drown in the emotions. Keep your head above. Really take a good hard look at yourself. Look at what you are doing so right. Give yourself a pat on the back and then look and see where it is that you can spark the pleasure and the joy in your life. Because we are supposed to be having fun here. I want another card. I really do. Okay, well, all right. So, courage and spiritual support are the watchwords of the week because we have spirit animal. Thank you, Animal Kingdom, for blessing my path with your love. So we have the lions, the tigers, and the eagles, and the rhinos. Oh my. Those are very powerful energies to be working with. And then you have spiritual support. Dear angels, I thank you for supporting me as I grow to become more spiritually aware. So taking a walk in nature this week and seeing what you see would be also beneficial. And then go home and look it up. Spiritual meaning of, what did you see? A snake. Transformation. News information. And then finding the balance. Because that moon is going to move into Pisces Friday evening around 5:19 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time here in the U.S. And so as you settle into the weekend, it's about finding the balance within, looking for the beauty in the situation. I think looking for the beauty in the mirror, understanding that you are resilient, you are strong, you are capable. I mean, talk about resilience, overcoming obstacles. What you cut out of your life now with this King of Swords energy, what you cut out now has the potential to really promote new growth, new opportunities. So much new can come from this. It's just going to take courage. You're going to have to move from one thing to another. You're going to have to put your one foot in front of the other and start walking. Right? Moving toward, what's interesting about this one is it looks like he's moving from the light into the dark, if you want to look at it that way, but I think it's moving from the ego to your spirituality, because the ego, the self-confidence, the solar plexus is represented by that yellow, and then the spirituality of Archangel Metatron and Michael is that beautiful blue, and I feel like that's part of the journey here too, is being willing to move the needle on where you are in your spirituality. But at the same time, don't close your heart down to people here. Okay, so you're showing up for yourself. We have the water fairy. The water fairy is about you can feel your emotions, but you are not your emotions, right? Feel your emotions. There's sadness. There's some conflict. There's some kind of harsh energy showing up there. You can feel your emotions, but you are not your emotions. You can feel your emotions, but you are not your emotions. Keep your head above the water. Don't drown in it this week. And we have the Lady of the Lake. Ooh, absolute truth, courage. Of course, courage and self-respect and responsibility. This is you stepping up to the plate for you. We have the Ace of Swords, we have the King of Swords here, we have the Queen of Swords here, right? The Lady of the Lake with the sword. You have this yin and this yang, this ability to see clearly and take the action in a very measured way. Having the courage to cut out that which is not working. And okay, this card is so interesting. The Wheel of Fortune is turning and you're chasing it. And maybe you're hesitating because you can't see where it's going because you're just going to be at the beginning stages. But I don't know. What is around the bend is usually worth the trip to find out. So don't lock up your heart. Keep your heart open to the mysteries of life, to the opportunities coming. Keep your eyes open, be present, get in contact with spirit. Feel your emotions, don't drown in them. Don't let that heartache say, oh, I need to protect my heart. I'm going to lock it up and no one's ever going to hurt me again. Because that's not benefiting you at all. And honestly, when we let somebody have that kind of power over us, then they win. Why in the world would you let somebody who hurt you like that be the winner? Don't do that. Don't give them that. They already got enough from you, right? All right. And we have peace. I breathe deeply, knowing that all is well in the universe. This is that moving into that spirituality. Finding that inner peace. Finding that calm. Oh, and miracles. My life is miraculous. Yes, it is. It is turning. The wheel is turning in your favor. You don't know where it's going. I can see that you are like, oh no. At least where I'm at now, I know it's the devil I know. Allow room for the miracles to come in. Allow for that. If you don't open up your heart space, the miracles can't come in. If you don't release yourself from a negative situation, the miracles can't come in. Be your own miracle worker by cutting yourself free and allowing the energy, get in the flow of the energy of this eclipse. And allow yourself to move through it. Move through this negative passageway. Oh my gosh, Scorpio. What an amazing journey you are in. All right, so because not that many people watch my full moon and new moon readings, which are chock full of really great information, but those go out. This time, 6 to 18 months, I'm pulling you a crystal card. This is something you can go out and purchase. You can keep it handy. It'll help remind you that you're on this journey. You know, you can get it online. You can get it from a store. You have a book. You have a book. But look at the one that flew out up on top. Look how shiny and golden and beautiful that is. And it says, I am healthy, strong, thanks to physical movement and exercise outdoors. That's the whatever, C-H-A-L. C-O-P-Y, right. R-I-T-E. Take a screenshot. All right, and then we have pre-night. I accept the impermanence of all things. I know that change brings renewal and goodness. Of course you do. You are Scorpio. You're all about transformation and deep changes. And this is a year of that for you. So that's pre-night, P-R-E-H-N-I-T-E. And then these three also wanted to come out. We have my mental and emotional bodies are balanced. I attract nurturing people. Ooh, rhodendite. Yes. Yes. Leave your heart open so you can attract stay balanced, stay open to allow the universe to bring to you these higher vibrational beings that are going to be so nurturing to you. And I am mindful of the energetic connections between myself and others. I automatically remove unhealthy cords of attachment. Ooh, tourmalated quartz. Cut the cords of negative energy. Release the people that are not beneficial so that you can allow room and growth and the opportunity for people to come in who are beneficial. And you have clear quartz. I am a clear channel of love, light, well-being, and all of my heart's desires are realized now. That's a great affirmation. That's clear quartz, really easy to find. I am a clear channel of love, light, and well-being. All my heart's desires are realized now. Even if you don't pick up the quartz, at least use that affirmation a couple times a day. Leave your heart open. Miracles are on their way, but you have to make space for them. This is exciting. All right, Scorpio, we will talk soon. You take care. Be sure to check out the full moon eclipse video. I imagine that Spirit is going to have a lot to say. All right, you take care.